Welcome back, Tigers! This is part 7 of the Mailchimp to Salesforce Integration 9-part series. The entire series will show you how to solve common business problems I'm sure you're running into. In this video, we're going to show you how to create a flow that will delete campaign members from specific campaigns if the lead or contact unsubscribes in Mailchimp. If you have campaigns that contain lists of people for different tracking purposes, you may not want these people who have unsubscribed to stay in these campaigns. We will be adding to a flow we set up in the Mailchimp to Salesforce Part 2 video called Sync Unsubscribes and Bounce Backs using Flow. If you have not completed Part 2 yet, you will need to set up the flow before completing the steps in this video. So let's hop over to Salesforce and see what we need to set up to automate the campaign member deletions. Here we are in Salesforce, and our first step is to create a field on the campaign. We're going to create a checkbox field that is going to allow us to control which campaigns are going to delete campaign members whenever the lead or contact unsubscribes in Mailchimp. So we will create a checkbox field. We will call it MC Delete Unsubscribes. And then we're going to give it some help text here. So check this box if you want the leads and contacts who have unsubscribed in Mailchimp to be deleted from this campaign. We're going to add it to the page layout. We'll click Save. Then we're going to create a field on the campaign member. This field is going to help us identify which campaign members need to be deleted in our flow. This field is going to be a formula. It will also be called MC Delete Unsubscribes. It will be a checkbox. And we're going to give it the help text called "This field is a helper field used in a flow to identify which campaign members should be deleted from this campaign." And then our formula is we're going to grab the MC Delete Unsubscribes field from the campaign object. All right, we'll click Next. We will also add that to the page layout. All right, our next step is to update the flow that we created in the video part 2. We'll go to Flows, and then we'll go to the flow called MC Subscriber Update Leads and Contacts. We'll go to the most recent version of the flow. And we're going to go down the path of unsubscribed here, and we're going to add a Get Records. And this is going to be called Get Campaign Members. So we're going to get all of the campaign members that have the MC Delete Unsubscribes checkbox checked. And then we also want the email address to match the email address of the MC subscriber. Now here, you want to make sure that you choose email to and not email address. Email address is blank and email to is the one that has the value. We're going to choose all records down here, and then we'll click Done. Then we're going to add in a decision element. And this is going to check to see if the campaign members exist. The reason why we need to add this decision element in is because if the flow goes down to the delete records element that we're going to add in next, it will fail if it is blank. So we want to say get campaign members is null is false. And then we'll say no here. All right, so if the campaign members exist, we're going to come down the yes path and we're going to delete those campaign members that were found. So we'll say delete campaign members. We'll do a save as, save, and then activate. Our next step is to test this out to make sure that it's all working. So we're going to go to the MC Campaigns tab, and we're going to come to one of our records that we created in a previous video. So this MC campaign created this Salesforce campaign over here. So we'll click on that. We will go to the Details tab, and you will click the checkbox called MC Delete Unsubscribes. Then you'll click Save. Then you'll go to one of your campaign members that are in this campaign, and you're going to unsubscribe them. So we'll go to Tiger Jones, and then we'll scroll down to the subscribe section, and we'll click unsubscribe twice. And then we see that Tiger Jones has been unsubscribed. Then we're going to refresh this page and just make sure that we see this member status go to unsubscribed, because that means that the sync has happened between Mailchimp and Salesforce, and all the automations in our flow have fired. So we see the member status is indeed unsubscribed. So now let's go back and check our campaign to make sure that Tiger was removed from there, which I see he's no longer in that campaign. But we'll just go back this way and just make sure. And we should only see 2 campaign members. And we do. So our automations are working perfectly. That's it. That's a wrap. Be sure to check out part 8, where we will cover how to manage email address changes. When you change a contact's email address in Salesforce, a new contact is created in Mailchimp. Yep, we thought the same thing, not ideal. If you have any questions about this video, or if you would like to see a tutorial on a different Mailchimp to Salesforce topic, let us know in the comments below. And as always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Blue Tiger Academy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.